Hi everyone. Most of everybody, friends and family, know that I've been working on this tank for a while, and turns out I'm just over my 3-month mark since I started it, and I've already begun selling off plants and some fertilizers. So far I've been doing monthly updates, pictures and whatnot on Facebook, and this time I decided to try my hand at making a video so everybody can see what's really going on in here. And for those that are interested in buying plants, you can see what they really look like and what's happening. So let's get to her. In the corner here, let her get focused a little bit, got some bacopas. They started off really slow. They were in here for the longest time and just did nothing. But I increased my light and got my CO2 figured out better, and boy, they really started growing. They're branching every which way. Next to them we've got some sort of sword plant. I'm really not sure. I don't think it's an Amazon sword. At any rate, it was growing beautifully, but I had to take the tank and drain it down once. I had to move it. Everything got wet underneath, and I needed to dry things up, and some of the plants didn't care for that too much. This was one of them. It's still got lots of green, but you can see a couple of the bigger leaves are dying off, and I've already had to trim quite a bit too. But she's coming back, so all will be well. Underneath, you can see kind of scattered around. There's, now she focuses. Some hair grass, dwarf hair grass. It's filling in pretty nice. Here on the other end of the tank, she's really filling in the background there, but we'll get back to that. This plant here in the front, I picked up, oh, where was that? Lake Nemacoggin, I believe. No, this was here locally, just a ditch outside the yard here. I thought they looked kind of neat. This here one is another one. They're growing submerged, so I figured I'd give them a whirl, and they're doing great. In the background, this is what I've been selling off mostly. There's Ludwigia repens in here like crazy. That's almost all the background is Ludwigia. I started off with a little bunch, probably no bigger than this little group right here. And I've already sold off, oh gosh, 20 some plants or more. And I need to get rid of more again. These couple of plants I'm focused on right here actually came from a pond down in Hayward. They're also Ludwigia, but apparently a slightly different species. Because the leaves are really white. It looks like it's just the lights shining on them so bright, and part of it in the camera is, but all the rest of these Ludwigias, if you look, are very red. These are turning, other ones are turning white. So different species a little bit, but very closely related. The next thing we got here, this is kind of my baby right here, literally, dwarf baby tears. I started these, I wanted them to carpet the bottom. I started off with 2 clumps, oh, I'd say slightly bigger than a silver dollar. 2 of them silver dollar size, and now they're filling in the better part of the center of the tank. They've got a little ways to go yet, but they're almost there. This one here, some sort of a ponginaton. I'm not real sure if I'm saying that right. I bought it as a pack of bulbs. Actually, I got that and this dwarf lily in the pack of bulbs. And the lily took off like crazy a long time ago. I keep trimming it so it stays shorter now. But this one here just started popping up a couple days ago. Maybe a couple of weeks now. And it's growing like crazy. Now I could even trim it right here at this point and start a new plant. These here are my other favorites. They're called Crypt Wenties. There's all kinds of varieties. These are considered crypt greens, even though they're more like a bronze, coppery, brown color. I just learned a day or two ago how to split them. And now I've got a little one back here and 2 smaller ones, or 2 more I should say, underneath the log. You can kind of see them there. Hidden amongst all these Ludwigias, I just picked up another one. I believe it's a Hygrophila, something like that. Some of these names are something. But I got to clear out some of them Ludwigias in order to really see that thing and give it some room to grow. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Got another one back here. Kind of the wider blade grass. There's some sort of valves. I don't know if they're jungle valves or twisted valves or what they are yet. They were rather tall, but I had an algae problem here, a month ago, and in the process of getting rid of the algae, I pretty much wiped out most of the valves. I shouldn't say completely wiped them out. They just died back, and now they're regrowing again. There was a mess of anacharis in that same algae problem. Here's the one lone anacharis left. It's maybe an inch tall. The tank was full of them, but it'll come back. I've also started playing around a little bit with some duckweed up on top. You can kind of see it floating around up there. I had way more than this, but it was too much. It was blocking out the light. And even now I think I've got more than I want in there. And it multiplies so fast. I might just get rid of some anyway. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the plants. Picked up a couple angelfish here. There they are. They were kind of funny. They would, when I first put them in here, they'd hide and you'd never see them. And now they know I'm the food guy, so they hang around the front whenever I'm around. So that's pretty much it for this month. If you see anything that you're interested in, I got questions about CO2, fertilizers, any of that kind of stuff. I'm by no means an expert, but I'll tell you what I've learned. And maybe I can help you save you some trouble that I went through. Oh, one more quick thing. Just want to show you a little bit of the purling. I've had short little videos before, but look at all the bubbles coming off of these plants. Every bit of that is oxygen being given off by the plants. Not one bubble is from my CO2. They sit there and bubble like that all day long, especially if there's an injury somewhere. Look at this one. Just crazy. Okay, well, that's about it. Hope you enjoy. See you next month.